Peace, family. Peace to the family. Peace to the tribe. We back. We back. I'll wait for a few people to come in here. Black Sea Cano. Peace, family. You're the first one in here. All right. Wow. There's a lot of people coming in now. Peace, peace. Peace to everybody. Peace. Peace to everybody. Brother Yusef is back. Gotta know how I like to surprise people. I like to pop up unexpectedly. You know? So, peace, family. Peace to everybody coming in. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Yeah. Yeah, brother Yusef gonna give y'all some, I'm gonna let y'all in on some of the books in my library. All right? Brother Yusef is gonna let you guys into some books in his library. I do have some books. I'm just gonna be pulling books like that I stacked up next to me. I got a bunch of probably 100 books stacked up next to me. I don't know if I showed a whole 100, but I got a ton of books stacked up next to me. Okay, some of these people, some of you guys are avid watchers of my channel, so some of you guys have seen some of these books. Some of you guys have even heard me talk about some of these books. You might have heard Brother Bobby, Brother Panic, Brother Phil Valentine talk about some of these books. Dr. Dover Blair might have talked about some of these books. There's a lot of spiritual teachers out there that might have talked about some of these books. You know, even some of us newer spiritual teachers out there, you know, might have shown you guys some of these books before. So I really want to show you guys these things, right? Everybody like, but just bring it on already. So that's what I'm gonna do, family. We gonna jump right into it. All right. Cousin, peace, 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 family. People asking questions already. Wow. Can Freemasons put spells and hexes on? We're gonna focus on the books tonight. I might answer a few questions, right? Freemasonry ain't what you think it is. It's a lot of misinformation out there on YouTube. I'll just say that. You know, a lot of misinformation. So, right, I want to get right to it, family. So I'm gonna start out. Some of these books are metaphysical. Some of these books are for money. Some of these books are, you know, I got some of everything. So like I said, some of you guys have seen some of these books. Some of you guys heard me talk about it. But for those of you who are new, you're going to be seeing these books for the first time, all right? So I guess the first one I'll start with, family. This is a classic that you must have in your library, right? 48 Laws of Power. Boom. By Robert Greene, family. I want y'all to get this book. You know, I always say it, I can tell what level of person on, you know, when I go to their house and look at their library, like what they got in their bookshelf. There's just certain classics you got to have. So I want y'all to get this book. This book really taught me how to think, taught me how to outsmart people, taught me how to play with energy, right? Mental energy. Incredible book, classic. Some of y'all know about it, 48 Laws of Power. All right, I want y'all to get that. Okay, and we're going to get to some books that y'all ain't seen, you know, but, you know, let me go through it, all right? Let me go through it. Another classic, Awaken the Healing Power of the Tao. Montauk Chia. Brother Yusuf always been pushing from day one of my channel. Energy work. Get the energy work. All right. This is a book I think I heard Brother Panic talk about. Brother Bobby might have talked about it also. It's a really good book. It's called the Pleiadian Tantric Workbook. Okay. Pleiadian Tantric Workbook. Awakening Your Divine Ba by Mora Kuan Yin. Okay. Pleiadian Tantric Workbook. This is a really good one. It has some really good meditation techniques in here. It's a lot of good truth in here. I think I bought this book years ago, man. Some of these books I bought years ago. So I think I heard about this book from Brother Panic. I can't remember, but I think I heard about it from Brother Panic. The Pleiadian Tantric Workbook. Good book, and it's all the Awakening the Divine Ba, and there's also one called The Awaken Your Ka, if I'm not mistaken. So the Pleiadian Tantric Workbook, family. I need to get that. All right. The Secrets of Voodoo by Mala Regard. This right here is the first. Do I get all my books from Bobby Hemmett? No. I got a lot of books from Bobby Hemmett back in the day. Some of my books didn't come from Bobby Hemmett. Some did. Some of my books came from Phil Valentine. It's a lot of people my books came from. And then some books I got on my own. All right, so The Secrets of Voodoo by Mala Regard. Classic. Classic. Put it in your library. I'm gonna say that with some of these things, right? I'm gonna say that with some of these things. All right. When that girl died from summoning Papa Legba, I got a lot of messages about that. Well, you don't have to be scared, you know. Just read up on the information, family. You know, read up on the information. Voodoo, The Secrets of Voodoo by Mala Regard, classic book. This is another good book, incredible book. I really want you guys to get it. Some of you guys probably never saw this book before. It's called The Genius Frequency. All right, The Genius Frequency. An owner's manual for the cosmic mind. The Genius Frequency. Really, really good book. Please get this book if you can find it. And I want to apologize, right? I want to apologize. Because some of these books I'll be telling y'all to get I don't know. You know, I bought these books years ago. I don't know if they're hundreds of dollars. Right? Sometimes people hit me up and like, brother, you know, peace, family, peace, everybody coming in. Some of the people say, you know, brother Yusef, you know, that book is $500 or $1,000. There's one book I had, I think Secrets of High Magic was $1,000, or the dictionary book I gave. So I don't know how much these books cost, family. Right? I'm just sharing it with y'all. These are books you guys might want to look out. If you can't find a regular book, find a PDF. Look for the PDF, right? But these are some of the books brother Yusef studied over the years that really got my mind into where it's at now. Okay? This book is great. It talks about the divine receiver, right? The divine receiver, the transmitter, right? It literally teaches you how to tap into different aspects of your mind and open up for channeling, which is something I haven't done in a while. I'm actually about to get into that because I had a very powerful dream the other night about extraterrestrials, and they told me some stuff, y'all, about what's getting ready to go down. It's about to be some heavy shit going down. Y'all about to see some stuff like you never saw before. Remember I said that. It's going down. The time is now. Right? So I want you guys to get this book. Incredible book. The Genius Frequency. And the author's name is John J. Fallon. Falone. Get this book, family. Great book. I thought it was something in here I wanted to tell you guys. Yeah, they have a whole section here on the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension. All right. I learned about the fourth dimension from many books and also from experiencing myself. Okay. So get the book, The Genius Frequency, family. Great book. Don't miss out. Trust me on that one. The I Ching is a classic. I ain't going to talk about that, right? I'm going to just tell you guys to go get it. The I Ching. Go get the I Ching. Right? Get the I Ching. Sufism. Meaning, knowledge, and unity. Right? Meaning, knowledge, and unity. If I'm going too fast, I mean, I hope some of y'all just got pen and paper around. I'm going to try to slow down so you guys can get the, you know, but the video will be up so you guys can go back and look at it. But Sufism, meaning, knowledge, and unity. And shout out to a lot of my subscribers. I can't remember everyone's name, but a lot of people have been telling me more than the Dragon Magic video. Brother Yusef, please show your books. When I mentioned it that one day, people just started emailing me. I woke up the next day with like 70 emails of just people saying, please show your library, show books. We need information, right? We don't want to wait for video to video. Some people is honest, right? We don't want to wait for video to video, right? We don't want to wait for video to video for you to show us books. Can you please just show us a bunch of books at one time? So that's what this live stream is about. Y'all know I hit y'all when you least expect it. But Sufism, meaning, knowledge, and unity. All right, I want y'all to get that book. This is the author. All right, that's the author. I want y'all to get that book, man. Great book. Really good book. It's going to teach you a lot about Sufism. Really dope. I remember Brother Bobby talked about the Sufis being called the woolly-haired ones. They actually say that in this book. Say it right in the book. Foundations of internal alchemy. The Taoist practice of Naidan. Good book. Talks about self-transformation, internal transformation, right? You guys are gonna want to get this book. Really good book, family. Like I said, it talks about internal alchemy. Foundations of internal alchemy. Good book. I bought this book like 2010, I think it was. We talking about 10 years ago, maybe 2011. Okay, it says it was copyrighted 2011, so I must have bought it in 2011. I mean, really good book. If you want to understand energy, how energy in the body works more, you're going to want to get this book. All right? Good book. Another good book, y'all. Mysteries of the Kabbalah. Mysteries of the Kabbalah. This book right here has taught me so much about Kabbalah. When I was studying Kabbalah, what Kabbalah really is. They go into different ceremonies that that Kabbalists use. It's just a really good overall book. Even goes into the Zohar, right? The Zohar in the Book of Splendor. Brother used to talk about the Zohar. Goes into the Zohar. Even goes into Kalipov a little bit. But mostly this is just the Tree of Life. It's really going to teach you about the four worlds. Right? So this is a good book, family. Haven't read it in years, but I've had it for a while. I got this a long time ago at a used bookstore. Don't sleep in a used bookstore. Y'all want to get some good books? Goodwill. And somebody said they taking screenshots. That's smart. Gemini Sage says she's taking screenshots. Okay, that's smart. That's what's up, family. Mysteries of the Kabbalah. This is the author. So, good book. Right, we just jumping into it, fam. We just jumping right into it. We're going to just give y'all the science of the book. We can give y'all the books. Now, this is another book, The Sun and the Shadow, My Experiment with Lucid Dreaming. This is a book I forgot I had. Somebody just asked me a question about lucid dreaming. I'm like, I don't remember. I got a lot of books on lucid dreaming. There's another one. The Sun and the Shadow, My Experiment with Lucid Dreaming. Right? There's the author. By Kenneth Kelzer. 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 Kenneth Kelzer. Good book, family. Y'all need to get that. This is a book I showed not too long ago. This is one of the books that was actually a lot of money, and I didn't know it until somebody emailed me and said, brother, that book is like a couple $100. If you're on the left-hand path, this is a must-have book. Yo, it's Jay Hall. Thank you for the donation. Is lucid dreaming the same as astral projection? No. Astral projection is to project your astral body into the physical world. Lucid dreaming is when you wake up in your dream state. All right, that's the difference. Kabbalah, Kalipov, and Goetic Magic. If you're on the left-hand path, this is a book you have to have in your library. All right? It's a book you have to have in your library. And I got, brother, you said probably got over, I know I got over 1,000 books, y'all. There's no way I can show y'all 1,000 books tonight. So we'll have to do a part two. We'll have to do a part two of this. I'm going to just show y'all the books that's around me that I keep in my office. I got books in the basement, in the attic. I got books everywhere. Right? In the living room. Kabbalah, Kalipov, and Goetic Magic. If you're on the left-hand path, get this book. All right? I'm going to start holding it up so people screenshot it. Right? Kabbalah, Kalipov, and Goetic Magic. Boom. All right? This is a book I just recently showed. I think I showed this book. I might be wrong. But some people ask me, do I have books on the medicine bag? This book talks about medicine bags, but it's not about medicine bags fully. But it's a really good book. I recommend people getting it from a real shaman. It's called The Medicine Bag by Don Jose Ruiz. The Medicine Bag. Right. Boom. Get that book, family. The Medicine Bag. Really, really, really good book. Really, really, really good book. Yeah, I would never give this book. Some of my books are like my babies. I told the wife, me and the wife was talking the other day, and I said, look, if you ever want to hurt me, and she already knew, you burn my books. You know, if I go cheating, you know, doing some shit I ain't supposed to be doing, you burn my books. I'm going to cry like a baby, man. I'm going to cry like a baby. All right. Well, let me start over here. Okay. Bro, the last book was $1,000. It can't be. This book here? $1,000? Or maybe you're talking about a different book. All right. This book is called, I never really read this book too much. Any book that I didn't read too much, I'm going to tell you guys. But from what I've read in it, it was pretty good. It's called The Beginner's Guide to Divination. Learn the secrets of astrology, numerology, tarot, and palm reading to predict your future. Thanks for the donation, JM143. How do you feel about getting books off Kindle? I don't like it. I'm not a Kindle book buyer. Because if they ever shut the internet down, here's that book, family, if you guys want to get this. I have a lot of divination books, but this is one to get. Beginner's Guide to Divination. If they ever shut the internet down, all your books is gone. If Amazon, something happens and they shut their services down, all the books you had on Amazon are gone. If the electricity grid go down, we got to go back to living on farms and living in nature. You could still have your books. You know, you could still have your books. All right. I don't know what happened. I guess I'm giving out too many bangers, right? I'm giving out too many bangers. They shut my video off for a second. I don't know what happened, family. That's why I still collect DVDs. All right, live again. I do not know what's happening. I do not know what's happening. Amina's World asked me, are you naturally fat? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You ever heard of the fat Buddha? Answer me real question. You ever heard of the fat Buddha? Yeah, y'all know how I go. The trolls come in. It's all good, family. It's all good. So, I don't know what happened, family. My thing cut off for a second. So, thanks for all your wisdom and knowledge. Thank you, family. I appreciate it. Yeah, so they keep trying. They done shut the video off twice now. I don't know what's going on. They don't want me giving out these books. I'm gonna bless y'all tonight, man. I'm gonna bless y'all tonight. They don't want me giving these books out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. All right. So the next one, voodoo charms and talismans. I've heard a few teachers talk about this, right? Voodoo charms and talismans. Dope book. I mean, they got all kind of charms and talismans you can make, even stuff you can print out. Great book, family. Great book. Yeah, they buffering the video. They doing a lot. They don't want me giving out this knowledge. Told y'all people watch my channel, man. Y'all think I'm joking when I say that people watch my channel. You know? Them people watch my channel. Because they know what it is. But it's all good. I'm going to keep feeding y'all the information. Right? Now, this is a pamphlet I bought that had a lot of good information in it. Damn, I don't know who wrote this book. It's called Gems and Stones. Gems, it's a little pamphlet book. It says, a comparative study based on the Edgar Cayce psychic readings. Scientific properties and occult aspects of the 22. Let me see. This book was written in 1960. But damn, it doesn't have an author. But here it is, family. Gems and Stones. If you can find it, you got a good one here. You got a good one. It goes into some real powerful information about gemstones, right? Real powerful information that I've used personally. So get that book, family. Gems and Stones. If you can find it. Thank you, family. Thank you for the donation. All right. Some of y'all heard about this book right here. I'm going to keep moving. Thank you for the donation. A lot of people sending me donations. They stopping me from doing the videos. And they asking me questions. So someone got scammed and they want them to pay. Email me, family. Email me. nulyfetools@gmail.com. Yeah, this live is going to stay up, family. This live is going to stay up. Leo Meyer Lagarde, Low Magic, classic. Classic. You gotta get this book. This is a classic. Gotta put this in the library, right? Leo Meyer Lagarde, classic. Elowin Milo Lagarde. That's the author right there. I thought it was Leo. It's Leon. It's in French or something. It's a great book, though. Duquesne. Leon Milo Duquesne. So get the book, family. Low Magic. Great book. All right. Another classic book y'all should have in your library. The Book of the Law. Y'all know who this is by. This is just some occult stuff you just got to know. Brother Bobby done dropped the science of this book. So many people. He talked about how to activate this book. The Book of the Law. Right? The Book of the Law. Great book. Really, really good book, family. Yeah, it goes into AWAS and all that. Y'all know who wrote this book. Do I gotta say it? I don't gotta say it, right? The Book of the Law. Get that book. The Quadrivium. I talked about this book before. This is the second part to the Trivium. The Quadrivium. Right? Y'all get this book, The Quadrivium. Now, this is a book I just found out about. I have a lot of books on light body. I think I got 2 or 3 to show y'all. I don't know. But someone was telling me about this book, and I bought it not too long ago, and I haven't really read through it all the way. So I'll be honest with y'all. And this book was written in 2019, copyright 2019, no, 2017. It's called Transform into Light Body. I can't remember who told me about this book. You know, and I was reading through it, and it had some stuff in there I heard before. Right? But it's you know, so far what I read is it's pretty good. And that's the author right there. Cynthia D. Clayton. All right. Y'all can get y'all screenshot on. Transform into Light Body. I got to keep up on the time here. Okay, so that's another one, family. Y'all got to get that. Vanessa just sent me something at $5 to Cash App. Thank you. Anyone who want to send something to my Cash App, it's $, Bro Yosef. Capital BRO, capital YOSEF. Capital BRO, capital YOSEF. I prefer Cash App. You know. I know people say you should put it in here. Yo, I'm okay with technology, but sometimes I'm slow, a little bit slow on technology. All right. A little bit slow on technology. So let me see. Okay, so the next book, family, is a book called Knowing How to Know. Classic. This is a classic. You gotta get this in your library. Knowing How to Know by Idris Shaw. Idris Shaw. Knowing How to Know. I want to know how I know? Because I know how to know. I know how to know, right? And they have another good one called Learning How to Learn. I don't know if I got that one out, but if I don't say it on here, get the book Knowing How to Know and Learning How to Learn by Idris Shaw. So very good, family. Classics. Gotta put these in the library. Knowing How to Know, Learning How to Learn. All right. All right. Somebody said, talk about what the alien said in my dreams. I might talk about that in another video. Because April Davis, thank you for the donation. Thank you. I might talk about it in another video because I want to focus on the books tonight. I don't want to slow down, but the aliens told me shit is about to get real out here. Y'all about to start seeing, y'all getting ready to see UFOs. Everyone that's sending donations to the Cash App, thank you. Cash App, Bro Yosef, $ Bro Yosef. But yeah, they told me stuff is about to go down. We're gonna talk about that in another video. But yeah, it's about to go down, family. It's people that they've been working with for years. All right, so UFOs about to be seen on this planet on a whole nother level. And like I said, I guarantee within from between 2020 and 2030, they're gonna have to tell the truth about UFOs, that they real. And aliens are real. They're gonna have to tell the truth. So that's where we're going, family. All right. All right. I don't need to wonder, you know. My teacher once told me, when you believe, it means you don't know. And he blew me away with that. This is my teacher that passed away in my city. He said, Joe, tell me what you believe in. I said, well, I believe in this. I believe. He said, what you really telling me is that you don't know. And he learned that from the Me Too Netter. The Me Too Netter. Rich Perry, thank you for the donation. Buffalo. Oh, Blue Lotus, thank you for the donation. So he said, yeah, if you believe in things, that means you don't know. You don't know. Because if you have children, you don't believe you have children. You know you have children. What do you think about Reiki? I'm gonna show that book next. Just because you asked me, I'm gonna show a book about, not about Reiki, but about another form of healing that people don't know. So yeah, don't believe, family. Look for experiences so you can know, right? Try to have experiences. You know, the first time I seen a UFO, I wasn't expecting it, but the second time I saw one, I called it to me. Literally, I was outside and I called the UFO to me. The first time my wife saw a UFO, I called it to her. Right? I called the UFO down from the sky, and she saw it herself. Literally, I called the UFO down, and that's something I can do to this day. Right? Now my knowledge has moved a lot beyond fourth dimensional and fifth dimensional extraterrestrials. Because extraterrestrials exist on every dimension, but the ones we hear about for the most part are fourth dimensional, fifth dimensional. All right. Thank you for the donation, family. So I want to say this, and then I'm gonna get to that healing book, right? And the healing book is incredible. Bank on yourself. This is a book on yo, get this book, family. This is a book called Bank on Yourself. It's a book that teaches you how to turn your. It talks about how taking your life insurance policy and turn it into a bank. That's right. If you don't want to use a regular bank anymore, you can take your life insurance policy, whole life insurance, by the way. You can take your whole life insurance policy and you can actually turn it into a bank, right? You can turn it into a bank, which is something that Brother Yusuf knows a lot about because I do these things, right? So you can work on a whole life insurance. Whole life insurance is considered a asset, not a liability. Term life insurance is considered a liability. After 10 years, 20 years, you lose it, right? And it's usually nothing left after that because it's just, but a whole life insurance policy, you can get up to $1 million. You can take from it and borrow from your life insurance policy, and you can turn it into a bank, especially if you set it up with a trust. So Pamela Yellen, y'all can look her up on YouTube. Y'all can get into this. It's called Bank on Yourself. These are people that I contacted. This book actually was sent to me for free. Yeah, fire your banker, back past the Wall Street and take control of your financial future. Right? So I'm big into reading on finances. Bank on Yourself. Good book. So I'm gonna skip ahead here. Now, for all y'all that talk about Reiki, in one of my videos I said, man, everybody do Reiki today. Reiki. Reiki is very powerful, especially for people that really know how to use Reiki. It's very powerful, but there are other forms of healing arts. There are other arts of healing that a lot of people don't know about. Brother Yusuf is a researcher. I'm a studier, right? So I'm always looking for that deeper information, okay? So they have something here called the Universal Art of Jing Qi Shin, a complete guide to hands-on healing. I'm gonna bless y'all with this. I'm gonna bless y'all with some good books tonight, but I'm gonna bless y'all with this book, all right? Check this out. I want to get into some real healing. Notice the point of the hands. This book here teaches you how to do hands-on healing. Okay? I just gave y'all a banger right now, man. I just gave y'all a banger right now. For all my healers out there. Jing Qi Shin. Stop playing, man. This is the good one. Right? It goes into using energy. How to use your energy. How to heal. Right? Get the book. A lot of people, some people never even heard of this before. All right? Never even heard of this. Yeah, and it might be expensive. I don't know. It might be expensive, family. Jing Qi Shin. Aisha, thank you for the donation. Jing Qi Shin. Somebody said the Amazon cart is full. I hear you. Mine too. I'm still getting books and all that stuff. $22. There you go. Yo, don't sleep, family. Don't play around. Don't sleep. Get into the information. Jing Qi Shin, the universal healing art of Jing Qi Shin, a complete guide to hands-on healing. Teach you where their energy points at, how to heal. All right, gave y'all a banger right there, man. K.I. Banger. Get the book. All right. A Practical Guide to Astral Projection. The Outer Body Experience. This is a book I had for a while too. And people be asking me books on how to act. What books can I recommend to astral project? I don't be remembering all the books I have. Right? I don't know how much this book is on the internet, but you guys can look that up. Practical Guide to Astral Projection, The Outer Body Experience. Denning and Phillips is the author. All right. Look where I bought it from. Borders. $12.95. That store not even around no more. So y'all know how long ago I bought this book. That bookstore not even around no more. So get the book, family. My daughter's godmother bought this book for me. I don't know if you remember this or not, but it's called The Secrets of Shamanism. Let me see here. Tapping into the power, the spirit power within you. The Secrets of Shamanism. Great book. A must-have on a bookshelf. A must-have, family. All right, get the book. Get the book. This is a book that Brother Bobby talked about, The Soulless Ones. Classic. I think Brother Phil talked about this book too. The Soulless Ones. Cloning and Counterfeit Creation. All right? The Soulless Ones. The Soulless One. Cloning and Counterfeit Creation. Get the book. You know, now this book right here, I don't even remember buying. This might be a book I never even read before. But I'm going to show it to y'all anyway. I do remember seeing some good stuff in here. I don't remember too much about this book. Now that I'm flipping through it, I might have looked into it. But y'all can get it anyway. It's called The Wizard's Apprentice. Your Secret Path to Magic. All right. Now, I do have a better wizard book that is the real deal. And I'm going to show y'all that in a second. It's not the one I showed y'all before. It's another one. So yeah, this is the book right here. Y'all can get that one. Herbie Brennan, The Wizard's Apprentice. Get that book, family. All right. Oh, there go the wizard book right there. This is a book on Mandalas. Just a very simple book. Once again, I think I bought this at I don't know. I don't remember. They got some really cool mandalas in here, and it tells you what each one means. Gives you the basic understanding of mandalas. So it's just called the mandala. And I don't even think it's got an author either. Let's see here. I think I paid $5 for this book, maybe. I don't see an author. Okay, Thames and Hudson. Thames and Hudson. Hudson. Sacred Symbols, Mandalas. It's a pretty good one right there. Now, I know a guy that really get down with some real wizardry. Not a joke. I've seen this man do things that kind of shocked me and blew my mind. I used to work with this guy a long time ago. He did something that blew my mind. He like shifted the whole company. You know what I mean? He did something that blew my mind. Bro, yourself, we need to get, Ladies He, thank you for the donation. We need to get these books out of print and overpriced books digitalized so we can buy them from you and print them out. Man, that would be a lot of books. But brother, yourself recommend buying physical books if you can. If you get a PDF, print it out. Print it out. Try not to keep too much stuff on the computer because they can control that. They can control the books you got in your hand. But this is a pretty good book. Very good actually. Cornelius Ramsuckle. is the author. Okay? I've learned something in here, some type of divination in here that is very accurate. And it teaches you how to look up your most promising years, what's going to be the best years of your life. And I can truly say that this book is very accurate on what it was showing. And it goes into so many different spiritual things. And the dope thing about this book, family, is that you can actually write the author, right? Now check this out. Check this out. Cornelius Rumsuckle is a fourth generation wizard of old roots. Cornelius joined the Wizards Guild in 1514 and became the youngest ever president 78 years later, a post he holds to this day. He joined in 1514. So this is a person who they claim to say he's still alive. He runs a school. And they actually give you the school in the book. And they tell you where to write him. And I can truly say I wrote this person. Was it really him that wrote me back? I don't know. But they do have the address in here. And if you want to get the address, you got to buy the book. So this is a good book, family. Has some real good divination techniques in here. The Book of Wizardry. The Book of Wizardry. All right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Psychic perception, the magic of extrasensory power. All right. This is another good book you gotta have in your book list. I would say it's a classic. Right? I would say it's a classic. Black is that too. Peace, family. Healthy playing. Peace, family. Psychic Perception, the Magic of Extrasensory Power by Joseph Murphy. Yeah, Joseph Murphy. All right, good book, family. Now, one thing about me that people don't know is that when I actually do readings for people, I worked with runes. Okay, I always worked with runes. I didn't work with tarot cards, and I do know how to work with tarot cards, but I've always worked with runes. They say that when you're given a deck of tarot cards, it's because you're supposed to be reading tarot. Well, I was given a deck of tarot cards by a friend, a very advanced deck, the angelic deck, and I was given by my first teacher a bag of runes that he never used, and he said that the spirit just told him to save it for somebody. And he gave me the book. We talking about a book that's like 19 forever. It's an old book. He gave me the book. I studied it. I learned it, and I started working with runes. And runes, to me, are probably the most powerful form of divination. In some ways, they can be better than tarot reading, if you ask me. Right? So this is the book. It's called The Book of Runes by Ralph Blum. Right? Get y'all some runes and start learning how to read runes, family. I'm a rune reader. I get down with the runes. All right? If you don't know what a rune is, study it. Study it. We Are Magic. Thank you for the donation. Bro Indra, can you do a video on the great event where every one thing goes 5D through solar flare? You know, yes, I agree with a lot of that. Before we get to the fifth dimension, though, fam, we're not going to shoot to the fifth dimension. We have to go through the fourth dimension first. But yeah, I'll do a deeper video on that. We got to go to the fourth dimension, which we're doing as we speak. And there's lots of evidence that's popping up about the fourth dimension. Right? And we're going to get deeper into the fourth dimension. Things take time, though. But eventually, some of us will go into the fifth dimension. Just like Dr. Blair said, we're going to go from the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension. But yeah, that's a good one, family. Y'all get that. Another classic book, The Goddess Book of Days. Been talked about a lot. By Diane Stein. The Goddess Book of Days, right? So the dope thing about this book, in case you guys don't know, what it does is it talks about, I got some Sigil books. I got to hurry up too, because I got a lot of books to show y'all. This book here talks about Like prime example, what's the day? August 6th, right? So it shows you the gods and goddesses that rule that day, right? And it may not be a god that works directly on that day, but it's a god of the day. So it's a good book. So August 6th, Cherokee Green Corn Dances for Sister Goddess of Earth. Other Native American um, goddesses are Spider Woman, Copper Woman, Changing Woman. So pretty much if there's a worldwide event that happened on that day, you can pretty much have a good idea that certain gods and goddesses were behind this day. Okay? So it seems to be a very powerful American Indian day, August 6th. So you can look up that day and see what spirits get down in that day. The Goddess Book of Days, family. Classic. This is a must-have in your book collection. Talk about this book a lot. The Dragon Legacy. The Dragon Legacy. Written by H.R.H. Prince, Nicholas D. Verdi. The Vert, right? A guy that's connected to the royal family heavily. He talks about how a lot of these names like gnomes, goblins, fairies are actually people that's connected to the real kingdoms, and how these people were first called Moors. Ain't that a bitch? Right? These people were called Moors. And like I told you guys in the movie Maleficent with Angelina Jolie, when the movie starts out, they say long ago in the land of the Moor. And a group of people called the Mori people. The Mori people, right? Some people say I'll be making them laugh on the video. I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll just be in myself. But the secret history of an ancient bloodline. This is a must-have in your book collection. A must-have. The Dragon Legacy. All right. I showed this book before, Back to the Future of Mankind, Biogeometry. A good book. Give y'all a screenshot. Y'all better hurry up and take it. Back to the Future of Mankind, Biogeometry. And I just talked about this book in my wand magic book. How to do words of power, power words, and speak spells with your magical wand. Dictionary of ancient magical words and spells. Right? Boom. Y'all better screenshot it, because I'm about to keep moving. Right? Good book. All right. Astrology. The complete book of astrology. Astrology in this world we live in today is very needed. I recommend studying astrology. I'm more of a numerologist myself. I study astrology also, and this is a good astrology book to start with. Complete book of astrology. Chris Bandit Risky. Right? That's a good book. Summoning Spirits. Okay, The Art of Magical Evocation, Constantinos. I believe Brother Panic gave this book away a few times. Must have. A must have, family. Must have. Summoning Spirits. Incredible book. I recommend if you're going to study sigils, this is a good book to start with. Practical Sigil Magic. And there's the author. All right, y'all can screenshot that. Practical Sigil Magic. Create and use powerful symbols at will. Of will. Great book. A classic, family. You must have in your library. Back to Eden. Back to Eden. A classic for herbs and herbology. And pretty much anything you want to be healed from, is in this book. Any problem you got, any illness, get the book. It is a classic. Back to Eden. By Jethro Kloss. Classic Guide to Herbal Medicine, Natural Food and Home Remedies since 1939. Classical. This book is a classic. Get the book. This is a book that I don't remember getting, but I'm going to show it to y'all anyway. It's called Planetary Spells and Rituals. Right? By Raven Digitals. Right? If y'all want to get that, y'all can. For all people that study the tarot, complete guide to the tarot. I believe this is the Toth deck. But yeah, complete guide to the tarot. Tarot. Good book, family. I actually learned a lot about reading the tarot deck from this book here. So get the book. And this book is by Eden Gray. Edengray. Eden Gray. The Chakras. Here's the author. Y'all can get that book or go back and watch the video. The Chakras. I'm moving now, right? I'm moving. The Mystic Path of Cosmic Power. A must-have. A must-have, family. Yeah, a lot of these books I'm showing are old. The Mystic Path of Cosmic Power. A must-have in your deck, in your collection. A must-have, family. Vernon Howard is the author. Vernon Howard. A must-have, family. Get the book. A Field Guide to Demons. I read some good demonology books. This is the okay one. This is a good one. You should have this. If you're just starting to learn about different spirits and demons, this book is a good one to start with. A Field Guide to Demons and Other Subservient Spirits, Fairies, Fallen Angels. Yeah, it's a good one, family. Y'all get this one. And the author is Carol K. Mack and Diana Mack. All right, get that book, Field Guide to Demons. There's another one thing about this science here, alchemy, is that you're never going to really find out the true secrets of alchemy unless you join like a school. But if you want to understand alchemy, this is a good book to start with. The Path of Alchemy. Mark Stavish. Stavish. The Path of Alchemy. It's a pretty good book. Pretty good book. What else we got here? Classic, must have. Must have, family. Classic. Melanin. What makes black people black? How to protect and nourish it. The difference between black and white people. How it causes emotional behaviors and thoughts. How it is destroyed. If you black, even if you white, I recommend getting this book. It's going to help you understand what melanin is by Dr. Layla Africa, the ancestor, just passed away, as a matter of fact. So shout out, Ashe to the ancestor, Dr. Layla Africa. I've had this book for years, and he did a great work in this small pamphlet here, but it's really good. So it's called Melanin, What Makes Black People Black. Incredible book. Good book. Ashe to the ancestor. The Gnostics. If you're trying to study Gnosticism, this is a good book to start with. The Gnostics. Okay? Gnosticism. Jacques Lacari. That's the author right there. The Gnostics. Okay? If you're studying crystals for the first time, telekinesis and psychokinesis, I already gave out books on that in the previous videos, but if they come through, I'll show them. The Crystal Bible. If you're studying crystals for the first time, this is a book you have to have. The Crystal Bible, family. It's a good book to start with. The Crystal Bible. Okay? Get this book. By Judy Hall. If you want to learn the basics on, this book is really good. I think they got a part 2 that just came out. I might have it. I get books. Sometimes the wife get books to me, and she just bring them home. I get books. I got tons of books I never read. Just has some really the most important crystals that we use every day in this world. There's thousands of crystals, family. This probably has hundreds of them right here. The Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. This is a good book to start with. All right. All right. Let's keep moving here. I showed this book in a previous video, Palm Readers for Beginners. Right? I showed that in one of my recent videos. What video did I talk about? I think I talked about that in my Mojo Bag video. And the author is Richard Webster. Palm reading for beginners. Find your future in the palm of your hands. Screenshot that. Boom. And I would say that's a classic. That's a must-have in your library, that book. Another must-have in your library is another classic book. Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper. Right? Must-have. If you say you're into metaphysics and you got this book, I ain't gonna believe you. And it's not that spiritual, but it talks a lot about what's happening today. This man predicted a lot, and it has real government documents in there, like real classified information in the book. So this is a good book, Behold the Pale Horse by William Cooper. Introduction to Gnosis by Samuel N. Ward. Gnostics Methods for Today's World. Another good one, family. This author here has wrote some really good books. He wrote a good one on clairaudience. For those who hear spiritual things, he wrote a good book on that. So Introduction to Gnosis, which is knowledge. Right? This book here, I showed before to everyone that calls me about hexes and curses, and somebody hexed me and cursed me. And well, this book I showed a long time ago. Curses and their reversals. Right? Plus omen, superstition, and the removal of the evil eye. Curses and their reversals. Curses and their reversals. It's got a bunch of authors. Just look that book up. It's very unique. So that's another good book. Classic. Gotta have that in your library, family. Got to. Let's see here. There's a book called The Lost World. It just has a lot of really good historical. Man, I look open right up to it. The Etruscans. What y'all know about the Etruscans, huh? What y'all know about the Etruscans? Who are the original Greeks? The original Greeks are the Etruscans, right? It's got a lot of good. This is a good book if you're trying to do some real research and study. It tells a lot of truth, man. You know, the Etruscans were black. And they show that in here. So that's the book called The Lost World. Does not have an author. The Lost World. It was just here in the pile, so I'm showing y'all. Another classic book. The Witches by Erica Jones. Brother Bobby talked about this. The Witches by Erica Jones. This is a must-have. Okay? A must-have. I mean, you got all the witchcraft stuff in here. You know, sometimes you can't get mad at what people say, man. It's in the book. They said it, not us. You know, not me. I'm trying to find something in here. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. The Witches by Erica Jones. Get the book. Classic, man. Classic. I'm not going to say it, man. I'm trying to keep everybody together on here today. Handbook of Paranormal Powers. Discover the secrets of mind readers, mediums, and more. Brian Halton. Paranormal Powers. All right. Another good book. That's some good stuff in there. This is actually surprisingly a very good book, and I recommend people having this. It's called Occult America. Occult America. Here's the author. Here's the author. Now, y'all know I got love for y'all, man. I put all these books, I got to put all this shit away when I'm done. See what else I got for y'all. I got books falling and everything, man. Y'all never forget I did this for y'all. Don't forget. Path of Fire and Light. Incredible. Classic. Must have. For all my people that like to practice yoga and breath work. I've had some really incredible experiences by trying techniques in this book. Path of Fire and Light. They even have solar rituals, sun rituals you can do. This is volume 1. All right. Swami Rama. I recommend this, family. It has some really good breathing techniques you can try. It's a classic. Must have. Must have. Now I'm going to talk about something right now that a lot of y'all have heard about. But this is actually ancient alchemy. And this is why it's such a hidden science. And you're never going to really find books on this topic that's really giving you information. All right? Because these people are so secretive about their magic. And in my opinion, the most powerful form of magic on the planet is Obia. Right? Obia. This book here is called The Sorcerer's... A Sorcerer's... I don't even know what that word is. Ossuary. Obia. Okay? This is a pretty good book that's going to give you guys some good information on Obia. Right? They have a whole thing in here. They talk about... They give away some secrets, but Obia is a word of mouth. Very... I have a whole chapter in here called Afro-Shamanistic Witchcraft. I talked about a brother named... what's the guy name? Dr. Blair put me on to him years ago. I can't think of the guy's name, but he was an Obia guy. They even give you some secret symbols. Y'all ever seen the American Gods? Here's the seal of Anansi. Anansi seal. I know some of y'all had a screenshot of that. All right. They even talk about somebody named Papa Bones in here. What a coincidence. Papa Bones. All right. I'm not going to show y'all everything in here. But Obia is a very secret spiritual system. I know a few people that really deal with it on some real stuff. I know a few people that's been initiated. But Obia, in my opinion, is the most powerful form of magic on the planet. Period, point blank. Obia men and women are pretty much gods on earth. Real Obia men and women. A real Obia man and woman is pretty much gods on earth. And they can use any spiritual system they want and add Obia to it. Obia is a power. It's a power. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. It's a very secret spiritual. But you guys can get this book. The author is, shit, that's a long name. All right. I'm back. Man, I'm giving away some powerful stuff and they cutting it off, huh? Obia, this is the author. All right, so if you guys want to get that, you can. All right. They cut me off, man. I've been cut off like 3-4 times on here. Evolution in This Lifetime, a Practical Guide, Kundalini and the Chakras. Kundalini and the Chakras. That's another good book. Stick Stones, Roots and Bones. Stephanie Rose Bird. Must have, family. A must have in your spiritual thing. Stick Stones, Roots and Bones. A must have. Explore the history, mystery of magic and hoodoo. God, I did a lot of shit from this book, man. Book is good. All right. Requires a lot of weird ingredients, but I ain't gonna lie. Some of the ingredients I tweaked and use other stuff, and it still works. The Mysteries of Numbers. Mysteries of Numbers. All right. Another good book. Earth Magic. Earth Magic. There's a spell in this book right here that I used. Here's the author. Right, Earth Magic. that when I was in Memphis visiting a family member, I had put a something in front of their house. They don't know. But I did it to protect them from like you know, to protect them from like hurricanes and not hurricanes, but tornadoes. And sure enough, one particular Christmas Eve, a tornado came through, a windstorm, tornado or something, and messed up everybody's house on the street except that family member's house. So this book has some real powerful, real shamanistic information in here. I recommend that book, Earth Magic. There's another classic book, a must-have in your occult library. Parallel Myths, J.F. Berlin. Parallel Myths by J.F. Berlin. All right, must-have in your occult library. Parallel Myths. For everybody just coming out of Christianity, maybe you're still struggling and you want to understand Christianity. Maybe you want to read the Apocrypha books. This is a book called The Other Bible. The Other Bible. And it says ancient alternative scriptures, Gnostic Gospels, Dead Sea Scrolls, visionary wisdom texts, the Christian Apocrypha, the Jewish I can't even say that word. And the Kabbalah. The Jewish, I can't even say that word, family. And the Kabbalah. It's called The Other Bible. Y'all need to get that book, man. Okay? Get the book. Get the book. Get the books, family. Is that it? Is that all the books I got around me? It might be it, family. So, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to answer some questions. We'll do a part 2, right? I done showed y'all probably 80 books, man. 80, 90 books, probably. Yeah, it is a big-ass book. It is a big-ass book. So I'll answer a few questions if y'all got some. Yeah, I showed y'all some classics, man, tonight. A lot of good books. Oh, man, there was a book I wanted to show y'all. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it, family. The book is called Sign Language of the Soul, I think. Hold on, family. Aha! I got it. Okay. This, y'all can thank me later for this. All right? Y'all can thank me later. Don't ever say I ain't give y'all no bangers, man. Y'all gonna love this book. Some of y'all may not even understand this book yet. But Brother Yusef has talked about mudras. Right? Mudras. And how to heal with mudras. Well, as a Kabbalist, as people, well, let me say this. As a person who studies Kabbalah, and as a person who gets down with energy work, this is another form of energy work that you guys can add to your everyday life. And you can actually put the Hebrew letters into motion. You can actually use the Hebrew letters to pull energy and to empower yourself, okay? And to empower yourself, family. This book here, it's called Sign Language of the Soul. A must-have. A must-have. A must-have. A must-have. More than any other book I talked about. A must-have. I'm giving y'all a banger right now, man. I don't know how much this book costs on the internet. I think I've seen on Amazon was one left. Even if you can get it in a PDF, a must-have. A must-have. Sign Language of the Soul, a handbook for healing. And what this book teaches you how to do is use the Hebrew letters and use them as mudras to pull energy, to pull light, right? So they give you the Hebrew, they talk about the heart chakra here, and they give you the actual mudra to tap into the heart chakra and how to pull energy in and out from the heart chakra, okay? They give you the hand symbols to make the Hebrew letters with your hands, man. This is some powerful shit. Some of these are not Hebrew, and some of them are. But this is the heart chakra mudra. One of the heart chakra mudras. All right. This book right here teaches you where the Hebrew letters are in your body. Right? Man, listen. You got to get it. Okay? You got to get this book. So people who do mudras and they start doing certain transformations, right? Certain transformations with mudras, right? You start doing all these transformations with mudras and energy work, and you can hold these mudras to invoke these powers. But now you're adding the Hebrew letters. So imagine sitting in front of the 72 letter name of God. I'm giving y'all a tip right here. Or the 42 letter name of God, or even one Hebrew letter. You're looking at that Hebrew word, and you're doing the mudra at the same time. And you're breathing. And you're working on that energy. All right, somebody said they ordered it already. So, you're looking at the 72 letter name of God, and you're doing these Hebrew mudras. Right? Talk about a whole chapter on balance. How to balance your energy. Yo, I just gave y'all a banger, man. Just gave y'all a banger, bro. This is a book I really wanted to show y'all tonight. I was actually going to save this for Mudras Part 2. The Healing Power Mudras Part 2. The Sign Language of the Soul. Yo. Get the book, man. Get the book. You're going to wish you had this book 4 or 5 years from now. All right? This is a must-have. Some people don't know this book exists. Get the book, Sign Language of the Soul. I mean, incredible. And it works. The energy works, family. The energy works. So you're doing rituals for the night. You're trying to tap into energy. And then you're doing Hebrew letters are alive. Any Kabbalist will tell you that. Anybody that studies that, the angles of light that they are written in, and the type of Hebrew letter you're talking about, all of them, they're alive. These are living letters, the Hebrew letters that come from the Canaanites, right? The Phoenician Canaanites dealt with the whole Kabbalah. That's what you're dealing with. The same people that so-called the Israelites, took the land from, and then they became the Hebrew Israelites. I shouldn't have said that, because y'all Hebrew people, boy, y'all sensitive about y'all stuff, man. But it's all right. I love y'all, man. But the Sign Language of the Soul, I want to show y'all that book more than anything, man. All right? I want to show you that book more than anything. Yeah. Somebody said they got the PDF. Yeah, the Hebrew language is powerful, man. And it wasn't invented by who you think it was. Yeah, everybody, y'all welcome, man. Y'all welcome. Sign Language of the Soul is a banger. Absolutely. Have you ever been in contact with reptilians? And is it true that they communicate telepathically? They do communicate telepathically. I've never been in contact with one, but I've seen one in the astral world. I've seen one in the astral world. I never talked to one directly, though. And they are all not evil. The reptilians. Some are evil, some are good. How to invoke an entity? That's a whole... I just want to see something. Well, you should never want to invoke an entity because you want to see something because the wrong one will pop up. Be careful what you wish for. Because you just might get it. Like that day Baron Samedi popped up on my ass. And I wasn't ready. Careful what you wish for, you just might get it. I recommend studying it first. What is the actual read of Kabbalah? Kabbalah with a K, Kabbalah with a Q. One is Western, one is Eastern. Have you ever spoke about the Anunnaki? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Peace and love, everybody. Dr. Strange does mudras. Yes, he does. He does a lot of other stuff, too. Yeah, I got books on Hinduism. I just didn't pull them out today. Got a ton of books. We'll do a part 2. I'm not saying we're going to do a part 2 next week. We'll do a part 2 in the future. All right? How do you activate the macabre? That's a long story. That's pretty much the light body. Black Celt's book. I'm not understanding what you mean by that, family. Let's see here. What's happening with the ecosystem? And who is messing with it? Well, humans have been messing with the ecosystem for a while, but Mother Earth is healing herself right now. Mother Earth is healing. Why does Lord Indra have 4 hands? A lot of the gods in Hindu have 4 hands, or 6 hands, or many hands, because of all the things that they can do. Represent the powers they have. All right. What do I think about Dolores Cannon? I think Dolores Cannon is dope. Right? I think Dolores Cannon is dope, and a lot of things she said. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of the teachers that everybody love, I've disagreed with a lot of things that a lot of people said, and I don't disagree with a lot of things Dolores Cannon says about the crystal children, the vibration. She knows something, man. She knows something. I agree with a lot of things she says. There's a lot of people out there. You know? What's this guy's name? I used to didn't like David Wilcox, but I've learned to. I've studied more on David Wilcox. I like a lot of his energy. You know. Look what I just opened up to. It says spiritual masters or teachers use mudras to express the state of consciousness that they are in, or as a method of transferring that energy state to others. So mudras can be used to transfer energy. In our case, we will use the mudras as inputs to tune the body to different frequencies. So they tell you in the book that they're going to teach you how to use the mudras to tune your body into frequencies. I'm not going to say nothing, man. Y'all know what it is. Get the book. Y'all, man. Y'all be happy y'all did. I have studied that book, and I can tell y'all it works. It works. All right. So that's the video, family. I got to get on with the family. All right. I got to take care of some things. But it was a blessing talking to y'all tonight. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all know how brotherly stuff do. I rarely just pop up and, you know, I usually do a video a week, but every now and then I pop up on y'all with a live stream. And this is something I want to do. I want to come on here and give you guys a look into some of my books. Like I said, we'll do a part 2. Right? We'll do a part 2. But for the most part, these are a lot of the books I have in my library. I have a whole bookshelf over here of books. But that's nothing for your eyes right now. Right? Some books I just ain't gonna never show y'all because I can't. I'm not allowed to show y'all certain books. But family, there are some books out there that are incredible. Right? That are incredible. But what you're supposed to do is take those books, learn from them, have experiences, and then take that experience and learn from that experience. Right? I have all these books and I barely learn from books today. I learned from taking the information that I learned from the books and, you know, going to the heavens. Right? So the truth is everything can't be hit. Everything is not in books. A lot of information is in books, but some information, the highest information, never written down. Understand that. The most highest information is never written down. It is word to mouth. So a spiritual teacher, you may know about voodoo, right? But there are some secrets to voodoo that only you have to be initiated to learn, right? You have to be initiated to learn. Same thing with Santeria and you know, dealing with Yoruba, Palo Mayombe, all these different systems. You can read some things in books, but in order to get the real secrets, you're gonna have to either make connections with the gods or be initiated. All right. Okay, family. It was a pleasure talking to y'all tonight. I thank everyone for the donations. Anyone who wants to contact me for anything, consultations, questions, and forgive me if I haven't answered your question yet. Keep emailing me. I wake up every day with tons of emails. I'm not always able to answer everyone's emails right away. So, any question or anything y'all want, hit me up at nulyfetools@gmail.com. NULYFE tools. The link will be below the video. Cash App is Bro Yusuf. Follow me on Instagram, New Life Tools, new NU _ life LYFE _ tools TOOLS. Follow me on Instagram, family. I'm not on Facebook. I do have a Facebook page, but I'm not on there. For anybody that's trying to contact me on Facebook, I do answer my messenger, but I'm not on Facebook, family. I do have an account, but I'm rarely on there. I'm more of an Instagram guy. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Gave y'all some incredible banger books tonight. Legendary books. Some of y'all probably heard of some of these books. Some of y'all didn't. But I'm grateful to have shared information with you guys. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. And Brother Yusuf gonna holler at y'all later. All right? Peace, family.